then he will just BMI out. That is the poke coming in from the first kill of the Leomord.
Now, of course, the pressure is real from Team Todak. They want to go for the aggressive play this time. The Cupra with a very nice knockup onto Lychee, but Lychee will just run away.
I like how Nenas is doing the backs out play coming in from this fire missiles. Meanwhile, for the side of RRQ, it's Sin getting this scrap coin in the bottom lane, eyeing to kill this carry. But this is not very good because the Lolita is there to save his life.
Look at this. They're not overly committing against the Crab this time. Damage from Vin. He might go for the bridge, but of course the stun connects. Coming out from Liam. There could be enough damage, but he's threatened by the damage of the Leomord. Nice flicker away from Liam.
Nice.
On this Cupra.
Nice flicker away. RRQ repelling, denying, Team Todak to get this early crab and keep the Kimi going. Look at this. The Gusion threatening Moon. They know this. There's a slight of delay to Moon's experience right now. He is aiming to get that early level 4 at around 1 minute and 30 seconds. But because of the rotations coming in from RRQ, they are negating this. Plus, they are setting up for this turtle.
What they can do is have territorial control over the turtle, as we know that RRQ will want to prioritize that. That is a Gusion. The Gusion wants to kill. He's not a natural farmer where he can just stay in lane and farm. He needs to get the kills.
Yes, of course.
Unfortunately, they haven't gotten it by 2 minutes and 26 seconds in.
He farms heroes, but man, he did get another crab coin, so that makes 300 gold, extra 300 gold for this Claude. That is an instant boots for your items.
It's a lot of cash if you think about it.
Yes.
But now they will catch up the ultimate. Of course, nice pushback from the Valier. And Fire, of course, coming out from this export. Now they will kill him down, take him down. That's the first kill. Now being given to the Gusion as well.
4 blood coming in for Sin. That is, of course, the Deadly Blade. Here comes the dash. He will go for the slaughter, but that is a flicker coming in from Team Todak.
I really like how this, in a way, Lolita was able to take care of business, was able to help his Kimi not die against the Gusion. But what the Gusion does right now is to steal off the core guard.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, Team RRQ again repelling Team Todak to get this very aggressive jungle. That is a cancel onto the Numino Blast, and from behind, here comes Gusion. Sin for the win. He will get a double kill. Surprise, surprise.
What a play from the Kufra. What they did was to use the Kufra's Titan's Revenge to cancel the Numinon Blast. The Numinon Blast took a lot of time, and the Masha trusted his teammates so well.
Yeah.
He went in front of the Lolita with just a sliver of HP, and because of the stun from the Kufra, the knockup was able to cancel the Numinon Blast.
This is indeed a good Gusion game coming in from Sin right now. Like what you've said, the Gusion, they don't farm minions, they farm heroes. And with 3 kills already, look at this, an early Calamity Reaper from this Claude, man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, from this Gusion.
It's 4 minutes and 25 seconds in. That's Gusion with the mystery shop, and he wants to go for 1 versus 3. This is not a good. Still gets the kill. The Numen Blast is gonna be there, but it's not enough. Sin is still alive. What is happening? Why is he still alive? Now finally he falls, but already too late as the Claude able to take out the Kimi. Will not catch up to the Lolita. RRQ gets 2 for 1.
Sin was quite hasty right there, but again, with the help of the Calamity Reaper, he will take down 1, and Team RRQ immediately backing him up because they know that he got his power spike. This is a classic MOBA strategy, Mr. Wolf. If you know your core hero, if your team knows that your core hero has the power spike, you immediately go for this hasty kind of pickups.
Go immediately and abuse your power spike for sure. And that's Gusion that we know from the classic games, from the meta of the past year, I would say.
Yes.
Gusion, if he reaches the power spike, should be taking down his enemies. And that's the turtle being taken by Xin.
He's now level 9, man.
Level
He's now
9
level
indeed.
9.
They want to force
Nenas.
the Virag armor, and it has been forced out. Oh no. That's very scary, but of course, with the help of this Kimi, Export will not be dove upon by RRQ.
Definitely, definitely. And as we look at the top lane, Masha is just having a great time against Lychee. But look at the confidence of Sin in the top lane, man. Having the Mystic Shop as well. He will definitely get his second item probably before the 8-minute mark or just in the 7-minute mark. Meanwhile, Team Todak, they're just buying time for this carry to pull off another miracle play.
Oh, they want to go for Eno this time, and they do have the damage. The Demon Hunter Sword available for Tuturu. That's so much damage that you can get from the Devour procs.
Plus you have extra 200.
Exactly. 6 kills going in favor of RRQ, but Sin gonna be able to pick up the Kimi. Gets a second kill this time. Leomord is down for the count. And now they will try to shut him down. And yes, they will. The carry is here. But of course, the last Insanity is not gonna be enough.
But man, the disarm! The disarm mechanic from Lemon shutting down Siku.
This is amazingly done from RRQ. They put in the right ingredients and are able to cook up a good dish, and that dish well served onto Todak. That is a killing dish. They always go for the kills this time because they know that they have to abuse their power spike. Their early game control is so much in terms of kills because of the presence of Valier, the Kufra, and this Gushan.
Definitely. Definitely. The Gushan can now go for 1v2s. Meanwhile, you have extra crowd control from behind due to the Valier, plus Lemon pressuring the top lane. Team Todak right now, they need and probably a good layering of skills. Pop the Phantom Steed and give that last Insanity damage. But man, I think it's not really enough because Team RRQ, they're just too powerful right now.
They are indeed very powerful because if you think about it, Team Todak, they have good early game because of Kimi and Leomord and Export. However, their lineup is flourishing when it comes to push, not in terms of team fights. RRQ, they're very good at team fights and they're also very good at pickoffs. So in terms of the killings, RRQ definitely has got the advantage. Now Team Todak, they have to stop dying to RRQ at this point.
Let's see if the heart of the cards is true. Is this another Yu-Gi-Oh comeback for Team Todak? They are now trapped within their base. And that is the first limbo. I don't know if that's the Raptors machete from the carry. But of course, it's now too late as Vin and Liam just punishing them with all of these skill shots. Liam even going for that passive, the cursed scroll. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes in, RRQ. This is it.
They still have 8,000 gold ahead of Team Todak. That is how big their lead is. And I think they're waiting for the First Lord to maybe finish this thing off. And the thing is, Team Todak, they're not finding the objectives that they can.
Yes.
They only have taken one turret, no turtle. And that is already bad if you're drafting the Kimi carry type of composition. If you want to go for the double marksman strategy with the Kimi, you should be pushing.
Definitely. Definitely. But again, RRQ, they know this. They've been battling with EVO's legends in terms of how to rotate. And if I'm not mistaken, I've talked to one pro player. There is like nine kinds of rotations that you can do.
Wow.
And man, we don't know that yet. That's their secret.
Probably I know only 2 to 3 by heart.
But again, RRQ, they're just waiting for this Masha to get this Lord. He can solo it, and then they will go for the instant push. Team Todak. Man, Sid! Oh no! He is too deep, but okay. Is there going to be a rocket? That is a stun! That is a shutdown!
A shutdown indeed!
For Daklo! Sorry for the Gushan!
There's a Tyrant's Revenge, but a pushback. But while this is happening, the Lord already taken by the Masha. Maybe it was the plan all along. Have this Gushan sacrifice himself, create the chaos for them to take the Lord.
I don't know, man.
It probably is not.
It probably is not, but
it probably is just an accident.
An accident. But there are no accidents.
No accidents.
Since the master of the Kung Fu Panda show. 10 minutes in, Sin giving the shutdown, but again, RRQ is leading this one. That is the Lord Push coming in here in the mid lane. Here we go. Here comes the rocket from the Kimi. Here comes Gary with the ultimate. That is a disarm. The tower will fall down. Tyrant's Strike connecting into one. That is, of course, the ball from this Cupra. But man, Vin coming in with all this searing torrents, just poking and poking. Unlimited pokes coming in from Vin. Luminum Blast, but it will get cancelled out by Mr. Liam.
And in comes the cushion, man. Genius is going to be scary for Team Todak. They have defended the Lord. However, they had to give up 2 of their inhibitor turrets this time onto the bottom. A little bit of pressure. That's the turbo mashup. You have to watch out for that. If you are Team Todak, how can you defend this? They need to find the cushion. There's the last insanity going to be used, but it's not enough. There is the initiation coming up from RRQ. There's the Phantom Steed able to take out the export. However, as RRQ will go for one trade-off in exchange for getting the turret down bottom.
Nice flicker out coming in from Siku to survive. But man, mission accomplished for RRQ, getting the mid and the top tower.
1-for-1 trade-off in terms of kills, but they do get 2 inhibitor turrets.
And that is exactly a win there. What will they do right now is that they will reset. They will go back to their base, probably buy more items to win a clash. Moon going for an early winter truncheon.
Of course, the Winter Truncheon is so helpful against Team Todak. What you can do is buy the time, right? If you bait yourself, you jump in, you use all of your combo, you spend your incandescence, and just pop the Winter Truncheon if nobody else is dead. And then you have to wait for the rest of your team from RRQ to get back to the fray. That's why we can see Kufra not initiating, not being the first one to initiate.
Definitely.
But the follow-up initiations definitely on point.
Yeah.
From Liam the Kufra.
Exactly. It's all because of the pokes. Vin going for those fireballs, man. It is very irritating, especially if you're a Kimi. You cannot position yourself very well, especially with this pushback. And right now, RRQ coming in, pressuring out all of the parts of the map. Here we go. That is the tower down. RRQ, will they go for the clash? There's the flicker out, coming in with the Lolita. Another stun, plus the firewall. And no, Luminum Blast for you. That is the Blazing Duet coming from the Clone. 3-man Tyrant's Revenge. Nice ultimate coming from the Cupra. That is RRQ. Got a game number 1.
RRQ, they have woken up. They have found the momentum. They are definitely dominant against Team Todak at that game, starting from their first rotations on point.